When we talk about Hall of Famer, he's a Hall of Famer. But nobody has the remedy on how to beat Floyd Mayweather. Don't let them trick you into getting your ass whooped again.
I'm still young, so and I'm always active with this sport. So what I have done and accomplished in boxing, I think it's one of a kind, because to get a different weight division is not that easy.
Him and me, we taking care of our body, and then we always work out almost every day and playing basketball like that. So right now, I still can fight. I feel like I'm still young. I mean, nothing changed.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Manny Pacquiao stand face-to-face before their upcoming fight as two boxing legends with incredible careers get ready to meet in the ring once again. Manny makes it clear that Floyd should not forget what he has achieved, reminding him that he has also earned his place among the greatest fighters in boxing history.
To boast what I have accomplished in life, but I'm just saying this to repeat you might forget that accomplishment. So to be the greatest boxer in the world is to know how to, of course, be compassionate and to show the people that you're really a fighter. That's what I can say a best fighter in the world.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. says the upcoming fight with Manny Pacquiao is not about money. He explains that training and boxing still give him excitement and motivation, and getting into the ring is something he truly enjoys and continues to love doing.
It's not really about the money. I'm enjoying myself. I'm able to stay in shape, and whereas with a professional fight, like when you're training for all the top guys, you have to work extremely hard, and you have to work out extremely a lot. Meaning, you have to do between 5 and 8 mile runs. You have to work out in the swimming pool. You have to chop wood. You have to do a lot of sparring. You have to do. I mean, it takes a lot of bag work, hand specialists, masseuse. It takes a lot for a fight that's at a crazy high magnitude, with a super fight. But when it's an exhibition, you can come in the gym, you can work out, you can hit the bag, you can spar a little bit, you can do little light runs, you can have fun, you can travel the world and still do your workouts, and it's pretty.
Meanwhile, Manny Pacquiao says he learned important lessons from his first fight with Floyd Mayweather Jr. and plans to use that experience wisely as he prepares his strategy for the upcoming bout.
Learned a lot on that fight. Way back 2015, I think we become mature right now, and how to handle it, and I hope that it will not happen again, the way it is last 2015. It's the experience is not really 100%, but I'm hoping for this time around no more excuses, especially to my condition, and also for everything. I'm so excited and ready to the fight. Although before he wants an exhibition with me, but I disagree, and I don't want to fight with exhibition with him. I want to fight a real fight.
Instead of using traditional pay-per-view, the fight reaches a huge worldwide audience through streaming subscription sponsorship agreements and merchandise sales, turning it into one of the biggest sporting events of the year.
When people say the biggest fight in boxing history, if you don't adjust for inflation, et cetera, or tickets sold, et cetera, Joe Louis and Max Schmeling, the rematch, Ali and Frazier, the first fight, these were the biggest fights in boxing history. But Mayweather and Pacquiao was easily the biggest fight of its era, of the generation. And it was the highest grossing fight of all time.
Sure.
Because it 4.4 million pay-per-view buys at $100 a pop. Do the math, right? It's interesting because Netflix is obviously in the business of, you said, eventizing.
Yes.
Everyone, they want enormous events that become shared experiences. In a way, in this day and age, partly because of delivery systems of content like Netflix, everything is so niche. Everything is so is so compartmentalized that there's very few shared experiences. It's one of the reasons that the NFL is such a big deal, because the NFL can get tens of millions of...
Oscar de la Hoya believes Floyd Mayweather Jr. will beat Manny Pacquiao once again, praising his world-class defense and strong control of the ring.
See, one thing about Mayweather you have to understand is he's always taking care of himself. Like, you know, his body, physically, mentally, he's always been very sharp and always staying in the gym and doing something physically, right? That's the big advantage he has. I mean, he's an athlete. He's a world-class athlete. You know, watching Pacquiao's last fight, yeah, you kind of feel bad. You kind of feel bad for him, and you know, even though he did win and he did, I guess, pull off a surprise in his last fight with a draw against the world champion. But still, you tend to kind of like feel bad because it's not the same Pacquiao. You know, it's definitely not the same Pacquiao I faced. That's for sure. The one that you know, put me on my stool in the night.
He believes Floyd Mayweather Jr. has always frustrated his opponents with his skill at avoiding punches and controlling the pace of the fight throughout his career.
If they make it a real fight with the real rules, then yeah, it's an okay night for boxing.
Who would you back? Who do you think would win it? If it's a real fight, because that's what Pacquiao wants, it seems.
Yeah, I think Mayweather will. I think Mayweather will take.
Manny Pacquiao is now completely focused on boxing. Unlike their first fight, there are no distractions, and all his energy is dedicated to training and getting ready for the match.
We want to know, do you plan to return to politics, or is boxing now your focus for the next few years?
First of all, I would like to congratulate to all the fighters, the Filipino who won the fight tonight. I'm proud of them, being a Filipino. And also, this is all I can say, that Pacman is back and the journey will continue. And about politics, forget about politics. I'm a private citizen right now. I want to live simple life, be giving inspiration and to help. I'm still helping other people, and you know, that's my heart, to leave a legacy, because I always say this to everyone, the Filipino, especially the Filipino people. I want to create a legacy that I can leave behind when we're gone, because we're not forever in this world. We're just...
Sean Porter says Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Manny Pacquiao remain at the top because their disciplined lifestyle and healthy habits keep both legends performing strongly even at this stage of their careers.
Even when you're Floyd Mayweather, that's got to be a hard thing to do, and especially when you're 49 years old.
So there's some really good pros about it. You know, he's done some exhibitions. He's shown that he still has the abilities that he's had. They're clearly not what they used to be, but they're still there. You know, and then beyond that, the fact that he lives a good, clean life. You know, he has his fun, and what I like about him, and I'm a lot the same. We have fun without, I call it clean fun, right? Yeah. So we're out there, but we're not using the alcohol. We're not using, you know, the substances and all those other kinds of things. Yeah, we may stay up late once or twice a month, 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, but what's the worst that can happen? And for someone like him, who he got everywhere he got because of this right here, that's never going to change for him, right? So he's just going to lock back in, and he'll literally be the...
Sean Porter points out how special this fight is, noting that it is rare for someone like Floyd Mayweather Jr. to risk his perfect record at this stage in his career. While many others his age might choose safer exhibitions or low-risk appearances, Floyd is going all in, making this a real fight, not just a showcase. Porter explains that this serious approach is what captures attention and keeps fans engaged despite the high stakes. He is confident that Floyd's skill, discipline, and strategy will help him stay undefeated, and that his experience, training, and lifetime of smart decisions make him a serious threat even against younger opponents.
It feels like such a massive risk, though, Sean, even for Floyd, to put that 50-0 record, that unblemished record, on the line. From that standpoint, are you surprised that they didn't do this as an exhibition, that it is a real deal sanctioned fight?
I'm not really surprised. I think that, again, when you get in the ring with Floyd, when you do a promotion against Floyd, when you have to deal with the business with Floyd, you grow, you learn. Manny has grown and learned the same way that we were notorious for saying Canelo became a different fighter after fighting Floyd. It's how it's supposed to go, you know. So I'm willing to bet that this sanctioned fight is Manny's team pushing against this and saying we need an actual fight against Floyd. If it's not an actual fight, it's nothing. And I think Floyd, you know, he just really believes in himself and knows that that O ain't going nowhere.
I'm not suggesting it's going to be like the same thing as it was.
This fight is more than just entertainment. It is a test of legacy where reputations and records are truly on the line. Fans and analysts watch closely because every punch in every round matters, and the result will either strengthen Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s legendary status or create an unprecedented moment in his career. Porter describes the bout as a powerful mix of risk, skill, and history, making the stakes clear to everyone watching.
Do you think people will be into this, Sean? Will this captivate the sports world? It was dubbed the fight of the century last time. I know a lot of people ultimately weren't thrilled with the outcome, perhaps, or the action of the fight. Do you think people will be into this?
You know, boxing is known as having a walk-up crowd, right? So when you don't see a lot of pre-sold tickets, it's kind of like, I know the promoters, the business, they don't worry about it because they're like, night of, everybody's showing up. I got a feeling we're going to have a majority of the boxing world, of the sports world, everybody's going to be pushing against this. This is stupid. What are they doing? Floyd's taking this risk. They're almost 50. They're going to say everything that needs to be said. But then guess what? Everybody's going to tune in and watch this one. The same thing happened when Mike fought Jake. It was like, what is this? It doesn't make sense. I can't believe it. I know people personally said.
Joe Rogan and Shakur Stevenson both agree that Floyd Mayweather Jr. stays remarkably sharp. Even in recent sparring, they highlight that his timing, reflexes, and defensive skills remain elite, showing the results of years of disciplined training and unmatched experience. They say Mayweather's talent for reading opponents' dodging punches and controlling the fight's pace gives him a big advantage over most challengers, including Manny Pacquiao. Both commentators doubt that Pacquiao can overcome Floyd's precision and strategy, stressing that age has not reduced his effectiveness in the ring. Their insights confirm that Mayweather's legacy as one of boxing's greatest is secure, and that this fight will challenge Pacquiao more than Floyd.
And I know they're going to do that on Netflix.
Floyd.
I think that's still a high-level fight, though. That's what I love about it, because I think Manny is still a high-level fighter. And Floyd, even in these exhibitions that he's been doing,
he be looking good, huh?
He looks great, man. He looks great in sparring. You see him at sparring, like, good Lord, man.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like he's lost a step.
Yeah, I honestly, I don't see Manny being able to beat Floyd Mayweather. Like, I don't see it. I think Manny looked solid his last fight with Barrios, but I just don't see Floyd losing. Like, I think it's some guys that he could come back today in the sport of boxing and fight.
Yeah, I think so.
Like guys
even
like
though he's
Barrios,
46. Yeah, right.
I think he was.
Teddy Atlas highlights the differences in style and physical traits between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Manny Pacquiao. He points out that Mayweather's natural size gives him strength and reach advantages, but Pacquiao's speed, agility, and high work rate make him a tough opponent, especially against someone less active. Atlas notes that Mayweather's long breaks could impact his timing and stamina, while Pacquiao's constant movement and quick combinations may open opportunities, yet he stresses Floyd's experience, defensive skills, and ring intelligence as key factors that could neutralize Pacquiao's aggression. Atlas presents the fight as a classic battle of size and experience versus speed and relentless activity.
They're both old, right? So that's number one. The number two was who's got less miles on the odometer. And because of the defensive style of Mayweather, I gave a check to Mayweather having the edge here. I mean, besides the Marquez fights, Pacquiao's been in some tough fights, right? Reflexes and timing and other boxing elements. Well, I gave the check to Pacquiao. You know, at least he's had some fights, or at least one real fight, you know, with Barrios recently. And yeah, Mayweather's fresher, but inactivity could affect his timing, especially early in the fight. So next one, power. Well, the guy who's always been the naturally better puncher, not the naturally bigger guy though, so that equals
Wade Plemons recently expressed concerns about streaming services promoting fights with older boxing legends. He says platforms like Netflix often prioritize entertainment and profit over the sport's long-term health. He explains that while these fighters earned great reputations in their prime, bringing them back when they are past their peak can give younger audiences a different impression. Plemons believes these matches are mostly driven by business opportunities with huge audiences, sponsorship deals and global streaming reach, making them very profitable. He adds that fans are naturally curious to see how legends like Floyd Mayweather Jr. perform at an older age, which generates massive attention.
Finding things that people want to see, grabbing attention when procuring sports for their platform. You don't see Netflix going out, no offense to, smaller events in boxing or MMA or really anything, but you don't see Netflix going out and grabbing, a regular fight night to put on their platform. You don't see Netflix going out and showcasing high school football or even college football. You see them going after the biggest and most watched events they can possibly make. And I think, again, that's a good thing that boxing is included in it at all, right? You're seeing these exhibitions with Jake, and you're seeing the Mike Tyson-Jake Paul fight, and those do bring a ton of audience. Whether you like the fights or not, they do. And again, it brings more people to the sport. Do I wish that more people came to the sport for, championship bouts between guys like Teofimo Lopez and Shakur Stevenson, or that we could showcase the Ring 4 card on Netflix for David Benavidez and Anthony Yard and Devin Haney?
However, Wade Plemons argues that constantly highlighting returning legends can take attention away from emerging fighters who are shaping boxing's future. He says that while nostalgia attracts viewers and excitement, the sport would gain more by focusing on athletes in their prime, whose performances define the next era. Plemons emphasizes that honoring past champions is important for boxing's history and culture, but relying on them repeatedly for major events risks slowing the sport and drawing focus from new talent. He believes promoting active rising fighters supports long-term growth, keeps fans engaged with current competition, and balances respect for legends with the sport's future development.
You have to find a way to get it in front of a massive audience to then have that trickle-down effect to the people that come for the Mike Tyson, Jake Pauls, the Jake Paul, Gervonta Davis, the Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao, 16 years after it happened, or even the Crawford Canelo fight, and hold on to as many of those people as possible that are interested in this sport. And in that way, again, everyone eats. And I think it is good for boxing. Now, you're always going to have this discussion of like, what's better for the sport? Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? You're going to have people that go, no, I don't want to see this because they're two legends and are going to look like lesser versions of themselves than we remembered. And in that way, it may hurt their legacy. I'm not one of those people. I can separate the best from when they were the best to what they are now. And if these guys were, Floyd's close to 50. He might be 50 at this point. I don't even know. This is going to be a lesser version of that, but it's not like, someone in their 60s doing this, or even Mike in his late 50s doing this. And even then, I could separate like Jake Paul.
Tim Bradley reflects on the upcoming fight between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Manny Pacquiao. Acknowledging the situation, he says it is unfortunate, but it is what it is, and emphasizes that despite public opinion, the fight has clear reasons. Bradley explains that Mayweather would not enter the ring unless he believed he could win. He describes Floyd as sensitive and cautious, always wanting an advantage. He notes that watching Ryan Garcia defeat Mario Barrios boosted Mayweather's confidence, making him feel superior. Mayweather trusts that his experience, hand speed, and discipline allow him to still beat Pacquiao, even as he approaches 50 years of age.
Because he needs money, that's why. All the rumors are true. It's a sad thing, but it is what it is. But it is what it is. And one more thing. Mayweather, if Mayweather didn't believe that he can beat Manny Pacquiao, he wouldn't be in the ring with him. Yeah, Mr. Sensitive. I love Mayweather, but let's keep it a buck. Oh, he's sensitive as hell. Not only is he sensitive, the man, he's insecure like hell. He's insecure, and he gotta have a leg up on your ass. And he saw the Barrios fight, and Barrios just got smashed by Ryan Garcia. And then now, he like, Barrios is all right. I'm better than Barrios. Even though I'm damn near 50,
Tim Bradley also highlights the role of modern platforms like Netflix, noting that the streaming service now looks for premium content and is willing to pay for it. He credits Jake Paul for opening the path that allows older legends like Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Manny Pacquiao to compete again, making it financially rewarding. While Bradley appreciates that these legends get the chance, he feels the timing is late. Nonetheless, he predicts the fight will draw massive global attention and believes that although everyone will watch, Pacquiao does not have the ability to beat Mayweather at this stage.
I had some exhibitions. I know I can still do this. That's what he thinking. He like, I still can do this. I can beat Manny Pacquiao. I saw what Barrios did to him. So That's the reason why this fight is happening. The rumors are damn true. It's sad, but it is what it is. And you know what? The money right now for content is crazy. Netflix is paying for any type of great ass content, man. If you seen the change with Netflix, man, I almost canceled my damn subscription with Netflix because I got sick and tired of seeing the same boring ass shit on Netflix. And now they got this woman in place now, and she's seeking out, and she want the best of the best content. You know, they got podcasts and stuff all on Netflix now. I mean, it has grown crazy. So, you know, Jake Paul opened up the Netflix avenue.
That's all for today's video. Stay tuned for more.